June 26, 2015 was a sad day for the United States of America. Unfortunately, the majority of the world, in their haste to celebrate the legalism of gay marriage, did not understand what truly took place. A new world order. The Bible told us this was coming. Rome ruled for 1260 years, and the Bible told us she had a deadly wound that must be healed before Jesus Christ returns. The beast had a wound, and that wound will heal. The beast will live again. You won't be able to buy or sell unless you yield to the power of the beast. The beast will work miracles in the last days. The kings of the earth will gather together. And Ellen G. White, God's inspired prophet, not an author, Ellen G. White wrote that in the last days, the final, F-I-N-A-L, the final movements will be rapid ones. You won't have any time to waste. You either know where you stand or you will be swept away. You either take advantage of the time God has given you by putting the Bible in your hand so that you may read now and that you may know now what the Word of God says, or you will be lost. Two things that are important to God. Two things God blessed and made holy and sanctified, which Satan has been planning an attack since the great war in heaven and the fall of man. God's covenant marriage, God's covenant Sabbath. Satan, the prince of darkness, has counterfeits. God made Eve for Adam, not Steve. Satan's counterfeit marriage is now set in stone. Wake up, Advent people. It's time to stop sleeping. Shout aloud. Open up your mouth and speak. Stand firm in the power of God. Refuse to be silent. Warn this world of the dangers that are approaching them. Preach Ellen G. White. Don't be ashamed of the spirit of prophecy and the testimony of Jesus Christ. We are to preach God's truth no matter what. This is the last generation, and many will be lost. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Are you muzzling your voice in the church, Advent Christians? Are you wasting God's time preaching feel-good sermons, dancing around people's feelings? Dancing around their feelings, telling them what you think they want to hear because you are afraid of losing members? The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. While men slept, his enemy came in and sowed tares among the wheat. When the grain sprouted and produced crop, tares also appeared. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, first gather together the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. There are devils in the church. You can't stop the enemy from coming in the church. But in the presence of God and in the presence of truth, the enemy flees. The church will be shaken, but those that are truly rooted in God will remain. How long do you think we have before the Sunday law will be enforced in the United States? And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. September the 21st, 2015. This year, the Pope is coming to the United States to have a talk with Congress. I don't know what's going to be on the agenda. I don't know. But knowing God's word and knowing the teachings of Ellen G. White, I understand, and I pray that you understand that the topic of the Sunday law can and most likely will come up during the Pope's visit. Look at it this way. If a constitutional convention happened and the subject matter is the Religious Freedom Restitution Act, which will convene the convention, the enemy can sweep in and have his people to bring up the Sunday blue laws, because you cannot limit the agenda to the one item that precipitated the opening of the meeting. The floor will be open for any and all who have laws they want to be passed or proposed agendas, etc., etc. You understand what I'm saying? We are living in the toenails of this earth. This is the last generation. The light that God has given his people is not to be shut up within the churches that already know the truth. It is to be shed abroad into the dark places of the earth. Those who walk in the light as Christ is in the light will cooperate with the Savior by revealing to others what he has revealed to them. It is God's purpose that truth for this time shall be made known to every kindred and nation and tongue and people. In the world today, men and women are absorbed in the search for worldly gain and worldly pleasures. There are thousands upon thousands who give no time or thought to the salvation of the soul. The time has come when the message of Christ's soon coming is to sound throughout the world. God is withdrawing his spirit from wicked cities, which have become as the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. San Francisco and Oakland are becoming as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the Lord will visit them. The state of California, fornication, homosexuality, Sin City, Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Will the Lord pour out his judgments on the state of California? Will some type of catastrophe happen over there that will cause men and women in legislation to come together again like they did after 9/11? But this time, having more fear in their hearts that they will require all to worship on one accord. What will cause the passing of the Sunday law? I don't know. And I don't need to know the exact cause. All I need to know is thus saith the Lord. And the Lord says that we are watchmen. We are to teach and preach the gospel of Jesus. Ellen White speaks about a vision she had. It goes like this. In the vision of the night of a very impressive scene passed before me, I saw an immense ball of fire fall among some beautiful mansions, causing their instant destruction. I heard someone say, "We knew that judgments of God were coming upon the earth, but we did not know that they would come so soon." Others, with agonized voice, said, "You knew? You knew? Why then did you not tell us? We did not know." It won't be long now before the passing of the Sunday law is in effect. Study the book of Daniel and the book of Revelation. Pray, 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 and pray that God will awaken the Advent people so we can be ready and prepared for the loud crowd. A time is coming upon us like never before. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Know the times that we are living in, so you'll know what to do. You know the time, and you know what to do. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.